Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of God of War Ragnarok. Looks like we are left off playing as Atreus, which is what we ended the last video on. Guess we get to see how his controls work. Maybe we can see more of his powers. Maybe we just get to see just regular combat or not. So, we are going to be traveling with Sindri. Okay, so it looks like he does have uh, some skills. But I was trying to see our goal. Enter the Mystic Gateway. We're going to go see an old friend in Midgard. Oh, we're going to go see Freya. Okay. Alright, well, let's go see how this is going to go. As we all know from the last game, Freya's probably not going to want to see us. I'm hoping my audio is fixed. I turned up the microphone a little bit, so hopefully my voice isn't too
Glad
loud.
you brought your key of Yggdrasil. I seem to have dashed out without mine.
Huh. You got sick of having house guests that fast?
What? No. I could just use some fresh air, is all.
Well, I hope you like it cold.
Should we swing by your cabin first? Will your furry friend be joining us this time?
No. I meant to tell you. Fenrir's dead.
Oh.
His armor looks so
I'm very
cool.
sorry to hear that. As wolves go, he was always very clean.
Thanks.
I'd offer to give you a hug, but why traumatize either of us further?
Although this isn't the actual color of his armor, it's a it was like a free update for the, I think it was the 20th anniversary. That it's like the black and gold, and I just like that a lot better. Ooh,
Okay. Caught a whiff of something awful near the Helheim
my
Tower.
controller is a little
Remember how to
acting
get
up there a
there?
little bit.
Yep, just past the oarsman. But that's what makes you think Jormungandr's nearby?
I know what I smelled.
I know what I
Okay.
smelled.
Well, a lot's kinda happened. And I need answers.
Speak with Jormungandr. Ooh. We get to see the world serpent again? Oh, this is the Lake of Nine. I see where we're at. Hold on, Sindri. There's a chest.
A chest.
Not so easy, huh?
Shut up!
Oh goodness. He like full blown was like, yeah, that's gonna work, and it definitely did not.
What are you looking at me for? I gave you the fancy bowstring.
So, Father said I cast a spell when Fenrir died. But I don't know what he's talking about.
Accidental magic?
Sonic
That
arrows
is
consume
disquieting.
arrow charges and refill over time. Okay. Can't do nothing with that. Apologies that like
Ugh, lift's
there's like
broken.
the random
I'll fix it
step
later.
to the left.
Accidental magic's not
That's
all.
my controller
I
acting
sort of
up.
turned
I
into a
think it
bear.
is time
A
for
bear?
a new one.
Including the slobber.
Which I
Yeah.
have, I just haven't
But
opened
I
it
lost
yet.
control. Frey knows magic better than anyone. She could help me.
But not giant magic.
Fine. We'll do it
L2
your
and
way
R1
then,
to use
Sin.
unlimited
A huge
regular
venomous
arrows.
snake seems much safer.
It's venomous?
Okay. Don't know if we're gonna get any combat, but it's just really cool that we can use the bow.
Shoot the bear. Yes. Feels good, right?
It's great, Sindri.
With Atreus. I mean, I'm sure, I would imagine if we can use the bow for other stuff, we would probably get some kind of combat, but there it is. I think there's something on the ground. Do some slight exploration.
No way I'm lifting that. Maybe with some help?
Don't look at me. Who knows where it's been?
We're blocked.
Alright.
How'd the Arm of Tyr statue end up here?
Wow. Almost like you've done this before.
Sometimes I don't like that it, like, it's, when you do something and then just the dialogue stops from what they were gonna say.
So, Tyr's arm.
Your father owed Thor a blood payment. And, well, he got it.
Wow, great story.
Yeah, I mean, it's simplified
Anyway,
it.
is that likely to happen again? Sudden, uncontrolled bear rampage?
Beats me. We've got company. Got my back?
They're literally made of filth. I'm not touching.
Who said you need to touch them?
I like the way you think. Okay, here goes nothing.
All right. So you got standard arrows.
Yappa!
You got charged arrows. And a hold to charge arrows.
A little help would be nice.
Nice.
Okay, right. I'll just
Press. Ooh, press square.
take this, you dirty pile of rocks. Ah, don't touch me.
Wow, Sindri. Harsh words. Not sure he'll recover.
Shut up. You want my help or not?
All right, all right.
Alright.
Yappa!
Man, I didn't see that guy there.
You think this stuff grows on trees?
Do we have? Oh, yeah, we do have a melee attack. I was like, I know he has a melee attack when he's fighting with Kratos. Nice. I'm really enjoying these combos. His fighting is real smooth. Oh, hello, friend. Oh. Damn.
Thanks for sacrificing so many objects from your bag of tricks.
Well, you clearly need the help.
Oh, whatever.
I feel like a lot of, I don't know what that shiny thing is. I feel like a lot of like bow combat in games can be kind of clunky, so it's real nice that that is as smooth as that is. And I like his dodge. He just has an extra spin flare to it.
Shoot. I think the lift switch is broken. You can fix it, can't you? Or does your brother have all the talent after all?
Depends. Is your father all the muscle?
If
I mean,
say
probably,
yes,
yeah.
You realize you're confirming Brock has all the talent?
This guy just has
There.
an infinite bag
Let's
of
get
holding
going.
attached to him.
Why are you worrying so much today?
I just need to look out for the people I care about. Keeps bad things from happening to them.
Freya wouldn't kill me. And Jormungandr's probably not even there. Besides, he likes me. He's only eaten me once.
I had conveniently scrubbed that from my memory.
Well, we're here.
I mean, he did go into him willingly. It's not like he really ate you. Oh, I wanted to see something, but it looks like we got a cutscene. See if it'll show it. If you look in the distance to the
Told you
left,
he's gone.
Well, have you tried calling him?
Blowing the horn's the first thing we try.
you'll see the lightning
not
from the
talking
Thor
about
and
the
Kratos
horn.
fight.
Yormuteyum Senu.
That's not weird at all.
Shh.
So my main man's just chilling. Still as huge as ever. I just realized Sindri's just hugging his leg. bass in his voice.
Fimbul Akata Leja Ferir.
Ironwood.
What is that? What is that? That's all you're gonna say? Well, don't let us keep you up or anything.
Good talk.
Ironwood. What do you think it means?
Means we should have stayed home. Let's head back.
Ooh, let's not start with that. But yeah, here's
Is that
the
frozen lightning?
Yep.
lightning in
Want
the
a
back
closer
that I
look?
was talking
No.
about. That you can kind of see.
Door's frozen. Maybe I can. Ah!
I feel like that's definitely not good for the bow. By
Would
any
you
means.
just let me do it?
Yeah, you can give it that good old try, Sindri.
So what was your plan anyway? Just stroll up to the old Valkyrie Council Circle and hope Freya's in a good mood?
Well, now that I know where she is, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fuck. Don't tell Brock I cursed. He's unbearable when he's smug.
Well, Jose's not letting me through.
Look, Baldur tried to kill her. We had no choice.
Not sure she sees it that way.
That's
Well,
true, she
I'm not
doesn't see
gonna
it
ask
that
her.
way.
Besides, they were your arrows.
You're absolutely right, which is exactly why I'm recommending we don't do this.
Okay, we're gonna see. Can I get this open? I can.
Oh.
Nice. Hello? Oh, there it is. There it is. There is a item. I like that even the melee combat with the bow is real smoothing together. Attack fire pots can cause an explosion. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and get my new controller set up. So you guys are going to see a cut, but we will be right back. Okay, we are back. Sorry about the little cut. I mean, it'll just be an instant for you guys, but I got my new controller set up, connected, so hopefully we won't have any, like, skipping to the left. I think the analog stick or somewhere in there is kind of jacked up, because even my down button on the directional pad was kind of jacked up. I did have the game paused, but I did notice that there's an exclamation point. If I can hit the right part of the touchpad. Here, for bow ability, fires a powerful single shot of several arrows at once that collide with heavy impact. Oh, so we have kind of a is it like a rune attack? Maybe it's just this? I don't know, it doesn't really say how to use it. Oh, is it a shield? Huh. Didn't realize he got like a magic shield. But okay, so it's just L1 and it looks like R1 to use it. Okay. Nice. I'm curious, is this a shield? It is a shield. Nice.
Well, that's quite enough excitement for one day.
No
Like
way.
he just
We're
throws
so
the magic
close.
item back on the ground.
Oh dear.
It's cool to like come back to
Maybe
this
this is a
area.
sign.
Don't be a baby. I'll catch you. Promise not to drop you this time.
Means that they've done this
Fine.
before.
Just step between the realms then.
You know it doesn't work that way. Though sweet Bessel, I wish it did.
See? Was that so bad?
I sincerely hope I never have to do it again, if that's what you're asking. My shop! Well, if I can't stop you, then this is as far as I go. I'm gonna stay and fix this.
Suit yourself.
I like that he's sweeping the ground. New skills available. What do we got? Now that we finally have unlocked his skill tree. Sonic explosions caused by Atreus have an increased area of effect. See, now this is like tie up. I don't know if it's good to start here. I mean, that's probably a really good skill to have. But like this is more of like combat when he's with Kratos, which is always good to have, which I mean I could get both. But like these other skills are more for when you're playing as Atreus, and I don't know how often we are going to be doing that. So let's just grab this one and this one for right now. And it may be a good starting set of skills to have. Maybe he's got like a tattoo or something right there on his neck.
You sure you want to go in there wearing the very arrow tip that killed her son?
I'll hide it under my shirt. And besides, it's a reminder to be better.
You need a murder weapon to be a better person?
It makes me feel brave, okay? Is that such a bad thing?
When it leads you to believe you can convince Freya of anything, yes, it is.
I have to try.
I mean, technically, the mistletoe arrowhead didn't kill Baldur. It... Rude. It,
Just keep going.
It only made him not, like, invulnerable, I guess, where he couldn't feel any pain or anything.
Are you sure this is a good idea? You haven't got a plan.
Rock says some people run better on chaos. I think he's right.
What makes you think that applies here? This is life and death.
And this is Ragnarok. We can't just do nothing, and we're out of options.
Living. Living is an option.
It's got a point.
Okay, now which way to the council? As long as I go up and forward, I think I'll get there eventually. Yeah, sounds right.
Plenty of hacks over. Now I'm trying to get used to using a new controller. Alright, so we got a little thing here. Things like this. You're an enemy. You must not be. You're not, and you're not. I mean, at least that I could tell. They could always come to life as soon as I hop over like this way. Eee, get out of here. Those do a lot of stun damage. I've noticed.
All right, more soundstone.
Oh, that let me get through there. I was like, what was the point of that? Is there any way to break these that I can tell? No, there's not. So we go this way. Oh, apparently there is a way to break that one. Do I go? Okay, hold on. Now let's see what I gotta
Takes
do.
care of that.
And then let's that. Yeah. Can I just play as Atreus the rest of the game? This combat's really nice. Is all of this just for chests? Probably. Another chest up there. Oh, I may actually be able to climb now that that's broken.
Man,
To go right.
if Father could see me now, he would lose it.
Yeah, he definitely would.
I wouldn't have to hide things if he'd just trust me.
How can I trust you if you lie?
Actually, that's a good point.
He does have a point.
Maybe if you listen to me,
That is
could I
true.
not say the same? Well, where do you think I learned it from?
I still dodged right into that. Alright, so now the enemies start rolling through. That was rude. He just dodged my bow shot.
Keep going up.
Yeah, I know. I assumed that up
Wonder
was the
what
direction
Mom
that we were going.
Why don't you trust her? Why won't you tell me?
Another point, Atreus probably doesn't know a whole lot about his mom. I'll have to see how, because I don't know if it ever said how old he was. Hello, dear. How old Atreus was when the last game. Like during the events of the last game. I hope this is not like too dark for you guys. I hope this is not just a deer that I just saw. Jeez. Oh, I tried to see if I could throw them off. I mean, that worked too. Let's say, are you guys just breakable ones? Key. Although I know that I'm talking about coming here, I don't think I ever showed you guys this area in the first game, because I never went back and did
Guess I'm going the right way. Really wish I had a compass.
the Valkyries from the first game. Which, if you guys want to see that, I can always do a video on. Definitely let me know. But the Valkyries were like secret bosses that became revealed on the map after you beat the game, but you can fight them beforehand if you found them. But then the last Valkyrie you fought was here.
Nightmare!
So I think it's really cool to like be back here and see everything. Where's my lamp? There we go. Like, it took forever for the lamp to come on. Just throw 'em off. I love that it gives me like a quick way of dealing with the range guys. Now, if I knew how to get rid of the shield, it would be great. But we'll just throw them off. Makes it easier for everybody. I like that even though, like, the bow still gives the heavy, like, stun, even with playing as Atreus, like it does when you're playing with Kratos. Okay, so this is probably something that can be shot from behind. Hello. Yeah, there it is. Plenty of hack silver is always appreciated. Getting plenty of crafting materials too, so that's always nice.
I got this, right? Yeah, I got this.
I wonder if I have to use this attack. I mean, it at least did enough stun
Atreus shouldn't be
damage
much
to...
farther now. Just need to look out for that big door.
It did enough stun damage to take him out, so that works. I just figured that attack is probably what's going to pierce the shield or at least break it. Found a big door. Maybe this is the one he's talking about.
Is that you up there?
Hello down there.
Hey! Come to your senses yet?
Yes, I mean, I'm not changing my mind.
Ha! You do have doubts.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it. Why not?
Hey!
Like you never do? Better than having regrets.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but by all means, keep going and you might find those too.
Yep, that's the door.
It's like, yeah, you know, keep going. You may
Just be sure
come
to
to find
scream
regret.
if she starts killing you.
Thanks, I feel so much better now.
That's one way of putting it, I guess. But yeah, we may have actually...
What? Can't I pay an old friend a visit? Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, just because I'm responsible for the death of your son doesn't mean... Okay, yeah. Should probably avoid mentioning that.
Yeah,
Is that
probably.
Freya? Am I wearing this around my neck? The arrow tip that killed your son? That's a great question. I'm so dead.
We may have found this area in the first game. I don't remember. But yeah, this was like the final fight area with the Valkyrie Queen, which you had to beat the rest of the Valkyries in order to get to her. This is like a council area. It's like full of it. Well, it was
Here goes
full of
nothing.
like seats and stuff for the Valkyries. Definitely doesn't look like that now. No, there she is. She's sitting there. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Hopefully we don't have to like fight her or something. I would imagine she's probably aware that you're there.
Freya!
Oh,
You should have stayed with Sindri.
Wait! Stop!
Your father. Where is he?
Not here!
He sent you?
No! He doesn't know!
You shouldn't have come. He took my son. What makes you think I won't do the same?
You're better than this!
she saw that he was still wearing it.
You would stake your life on it? What do you know of me?
I know you haven't killed me yet. So while you're thinking it over, why don't you let me go and I can tell you why I came?
You mean to plead for your father, save your breath. His fate is sealed.
But you know who's to blame for everything.
I cannot get to Odin. Nor do I need to. Ragnarok will take him.
Oh, is that her son over there?
Yeah. Well, what if I told you that he came to Midgard? He came to us. Offered peace if we don't move against him. Claims Ragnarok's already been averted.
He lies.
Maybe. But if you know Groa's prophecy, you know it depends on an army of giants.
The giants wait for war in Jotunheim.
No. I've been there. There is no giant army. There are no giants at all. Just me.
You.
In Jotunheim, we learn the truth. My mother was the last guardian of our people in Midgard. And that's not all. The giants have prophecies about me. They know me as Loki. I think maybe I'm supposed to help stop Odin, somehow. But since all the giants are dead and you won't fight Odin, then you'd already won. Why aren't we working together? Now that you can fight again!
I am far from whole.
Okay. Okay. But we found Tyr. Maybe if you spoke to him.
Tyr's alive?
Yeah. We broke him out of Svartalfheim.
Impossible. The 9 realms are closed to all.
No. We opened up the way. We just don't know where to go next. But if we all band together...
Enough. Enough! Leave this place. Go and do not return. Go before I change my mind. Do not expect the same mercy for your father.
I like that the wall's got thorns on it. I wonder if we have to fight her in this game, and if so, that's going to be an insane boss fight, I feel like. Sonic Aftershock. Scraps of metal from Tyr's temple fused with soundstone echoing the warrior's spirit. He gets accessories? Melee attacks against an enemy afflicted with Sonic deal bonus stun. Upgrades increase the stun dealt. Alright, cool. Might as well. Can't wait to see what like more we get for Atreus. I really like that I mean, in the first game it was really cool, like, but he kind of just felt like a side character, which he was essentially, because you know the main character is Kratos and everything. But I do like the route that they went through to have Atreus be like his own character, being able to be like being able to be used by the player essentially. I think it's really cool how they went about this.
Okay, so I'm not dead. I didn't get any answers. So this all might have just been a very big waste of time.
Yeah.
Which I will never, ever admit to Sindri.
I would imagine it probably was a big waste of time, but I don't know. Maybe telling Freya all of that will help change her
Good thing I
decision.
like climbing.
Maybe not. She seems kind of hell-bent on getting rid of Kratos for what she did to his son, but I don't know. Maybe she'll come around.
Oh, thank Amir. You're all right. How did it go? I was starting to think.
Sindri, I told you I could handle it. But I don't think she's gonna help us.
Can I use a shop?
Where's your necklace?
Huh? Oh! I was thinking and I, got rid of it.
She took it, didn't she? Today was your lucky day. So, tell me, how did it feel to run on chaos?
Okay, I guess we're not. No, I guess we're not using the shop. Okay, so he's got stun. So this will build more stun damage on him.
Standing back here. Give me a second.
Well, that didn't do a whole lot of anything. Ooh.
I'll repair it later. Let's get out of here before something else tries to kill us.
Yeah, good idea.
Hate to bring it up.
There wasn't
Are we
nothing in
telling
there,
your
but-
dad about this? Since you've come clean and all.
No way. He'd kill you.
Right. Well, speaking of coming clean, I need your opinion on something. Something I've kept from my brother for a long time. I'll tell you on the way back. Come on.
Okay. I wonder what Sindri's gonna tell us.
Do they ever quit?
There's still more of these things. I've never been like the biggest fan of fighting these things. They're kind of annoying. They're less annoying when you can just fire out of that range. I feel like.
Okay, back to Alfheim Tower. You were saying?
Long before you were born, there was an accident at the forge. Brock died.
Oh.
I couldn't accept it. I went to the Lake of Souls in Alfheim to steal him back. Legions of souls tried to stop me. I can still feel them crawling all over my skin. Thing is, I could only get 3 of his 4 soul parts back.
Sindri.
Brock just thought he got knocked out. I've been lying to him ever since. It's been eating at me lately.
You have to tell him. He has a right to know.
When the time is right. As should you with your father.
That's not the same thing.
Ooh, so that explains why Brock is blue.
Now?
I wonder if he wasn't always that color. I would imagine that he wasn't.
Anyway, you did a good thing. You saved Brock's life. I caused trouble.
No. I made a choice. One that wasn't mine to make.
What do you mean? A choice?
I couldn't be alone. The other dwarves, when they saw him, they shunned us. So we left. Made our own home.
Well, you can't change the past, but it doesn't have to be who you are. Let's go home before Father wakes up.
That might be the best idea you've had all night. Trey.
Trey?
It's an... Shut up.
Tried to give him a nickname.
So I'm not allowed to give you a nickname?
Is that what that was?
Whatever, Loke. Nope, that was worse. Oh, and I heard it when I said it. All right.
Yeah, I think Loke was
Shall we?
definitely worse than Trey. But yeah, that's cool that you can see it. That's where they fought.
I hate coming home empty-handed. After Tyr was such a failure, just wanted
Now
to...
hang on, little Jotun. Tyr may not be everything you expected, but a failure? You saved him from a terrible fate. That's not nothing. And hey, maybe he'll be some help to us yet.
Maybe. But Father's not gonna go along with this forever. He's probably already got our next hiding place all picked out.
Well, let's not make it worse by getting caught. When we get there, I'll cover our tracks at the gateway and slip around back, and you just act natural, but quickly.
Alright, walking. I guess it doesn't matter. They probably didn't load until they were done talking, but I wanted to walk a little slower to listen to their conversation.
Go, go, go.
I don't know why he wouldn't just sneak around the side, like back into the room, but
That is not the risk that concerns me. Do we trust the path they would put us on?
I trust their wisdom, and this is the closest thing to hearing directly from them.
You are certain the giants would not
he's got
cancel
snow
war?
on him still.
I said that they were wise. In my experience, that goes with being peaceful.
Oh, little brother. Told you we needn't worry.
Atreus, where have you been?
Peeing?
Hope you're all hungry.
Be.
I could eat.
Is everyone as well rested as I am?
Be right down.
Peeing.
Is this sausage?
Sure, why not?
I remember food tasting better.
So
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
Tyr still has both of his arms.
I accept.
What?
Atreus, we are planning our next move.
Oh, so where are we going?
Alfheim. Home of the elves.
Alfheim? You hate Alfheim. Why would we move there?
Move there. Oh, we are seeking information.
The Shrine of Groa, young one. Your father tells me you found it there.
Groa? The Knowledge Keeper? Oh, maybe there's a secret there I can unlock.
Aye. Who better than the seer who saw everything?
I wasn't sure you, Never mind. That's great. Alfheim.
Hey, don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
Definitely can't say I'm excited to go back
You know
to
what?
Alfheim.
I'm gonna build a bigger table.
More for me.
Tyr, you're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Elfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
I love Brock. Alright, so I wonder, like, do they just wait? Yeah, I said, did they just wait for me to move?
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking how you found me, and he explained the secret prophecies inside the Jotnar shrines. Fascinating.
From there, we set to taking stock of which shrines we'd seen, at which point your father recalled finding Groa's outside the Temple of Light. And now that we can actually go to Alfheim, the prudent course of action became self-evident.
Nary a lost step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, if you'll forgive the levity. I was always fond of our talks, you know?
Aye. And it's good to see you a free man again, old friend.
Like, it's interesting that Brock had the travel stone already, but
Thanks to you as well, Brock.
didn't give
These
it to
clothes
us
do better
until,
than I deserve.
Darn
like,
straight.
now.
And never mind.
I mean, I guess story progression makes sense, but I just thought it was interesting.
The landlord?
He's not the landlord.
Let's see what kind of upgrades we can have. Can we upgrade our armor?
I'll heat up the forge.
I mean, that armor looks pretty cool. No, we cannot. Okay. I don't know. I kind of like the armored look to an extent. Like, some of them are not that great. Like, that one I'm not a huge fan of, but this one I like. Maybe either if you guys want to see it on camera or off camera, I can try and figure out where to get the ore to make the armor. I don't know. We'll see. But it doesn't look like we can upgrade any
Want something in particular?
armor, at least. This will upgrade our defense and our vitality. These are all upgradable. This is a craftable one. Oh, but we don't really use the whiplash. Um, I mean, we got the material for it, so let's do this. Let's upgrade the shield for now. That'll
May it
give us
strike
vitality,
true.
so that's going to be nice to have. Which I believe just ups our HP. Yeah, I went to 125, so it gave me 5 extra HP. Can I upgrade these? No, I cannot. These will give me more strength. So, let's see. 11 out of 6 rawhide. 11 out of 6. It uses 6 out of 11. So it's going to... I can only upgrade 1. This one's already at level 2. And this one's at level 2. Increases the damage that the burn status afflicts on enemies. High luck chance of getting a gift of strength on an axe kill. So this is just luck based. Maybe we'll hold off for now. I think maybe we're in an okay spot. If it gets to where it's like real difficult, then we'll try and upgrade.
He really did it. Tyr really slept in my broom closet. Is that normal for you tall, godly sorts? Or just the ones locked up for a lifetime or two?
Probably the ones that are just locked up for a lifetime or two. Okay, so I guess I just gotta go out the door to start the next quest. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have another shorter video. I do have some stuff that I have to do today. So I'm going to leave it here. We got to have a little bit of playtime as Atreus, so that's always fun. I will see you guys next week for the next episode. I did put up a post to let me know if there's anything I could do to better my YouTube content. I had to think of the word. I don't know why I had a brain fart. For my YouTube content, if you guys have any ideas on how I can improve and make the content better for you, definitely let me know either down in the comments or you can find the post on my channel that I had posted. But with that, we're going to end this episode here. I hope you guys have a good Easter weekend. I know Easter's this weekend. So if you celebrate that, have a good weekend. And I will catch you guys next week. Be good, be safe, take care. Peace out.